Guys, what's going on? It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. What's going on, guys? Here we are, guys. Here we are, you know? And guys, we always talk about how all these chicks are all on these SSRIs now, you know? They're taking Xanax and all of this foolishness, you know? But guys, chicks are actually abusing drugs more than ever. Drugs and alcohol, you know? Look at this, guys, right here. Now, guys, the majority of alcoholics and drug users have usually been men, but guys, the gap is closing at a record rate. It's absolutely nuts, you know. And guys, can I state the obvious when I say, guys, you cannot ever, ever, ever put up with a chick who's a junkie or an alcoholic or addicted to anything or is mentally ill. Come on, guys. Why would you do such a stupid thing? Why would you add that to your life? Why? You know? It doesn't make any sense. Because one of the few things that you can for sure control in this life is who you choose to let in your presence, man. You know what I'm saying? Harold says they're attention junkies as well. Yep, Keyshawn's here. Laughing Man, what's up, dude? Dixon's here. What's up? Seagrip's here. You know? Ray's Eyes here. He has one addiction. Yeah, for Gundam models, right? Steve is here. Red Door is here. Doom Squad, what's up, dude? It's good to see you. Jubilee is here. Yeah, and guys, Doom Squad makes a good point. It's a lot easier for women to be junkies and alcoholics because men buy them drinks, and also in order to get drugs, guys, all they have to do is
y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside hoeing. I work at hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at hoeing. That's the company I work at, hoeing.
is do something strange for a little bit of change. You know? That's it. That's it, guys. What a joke. What a joke. And also, a lot of chicks don't have real friends who will tell them, look, like, you're an alcoholic or you're a junkie. Guys, you can't even tell a chick she's overweight. You guys think that you can tell a chick that she's a junkie? You know? Guys, look at this. The gender gap and substance use has significantly narrowed, and more women and adolescent girls are using illicit drugs, experiencing substance use disorders than in previous decades. In some younger demographics, females are now more likely to have certain substance use disorders than males. Look at that. And guys, look, I drink. I like beer. I like whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Because I do it in moderation. You know? Look at this. Historically, men were far more likely to abuse drugs than women. However, the ratio of women to men with substance use disorders has sharply increased, particularly with alcohol and prescription medications. There you go, guys. Look at that. Guys, I'm telling you, this is what we've been saying for how long, guys? These chicks are all junkies and alcoholics. Among adolescents ages 12 to 17, females now surpass males in rates of substance use disorders. Research shows that while women typically start using substances later in life than men, they accelerate from first use to addiction and experience the physical or social consequences much faster. So women become junkies much faster. Look at that. Women are more likely to use both prescription and illicit drugs to self-medicate for chronic pain, anxiety, and depression. And guys, we all know that when they say that they have depression, guys, it's all a lie.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That they have anxiety.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
From what? From what? Biological vulnerability. Studies suggest that women may be more sensitive to the reinforcing effects of certain drugs, making them prone to faster dependence. Social factors, elevated stress levels, trauma, and rise in polysubstance misuse. Polysubstance means that you're addicted to multiple drugs at the same time. You know? Look at that, guys. Look at that. Damn. This is back in 2018. 4.5 million women over the age of 12 are junkies. Today's generation of adolescent girls is 15 times more likely to use drugs by age 15 than... Let's see what it said. This is a Harvard study. Hold on. 15 times more likely to use drugs than their mothers were. Look at that. Holy moly. This is 2018, so it's gotten worse. 32 million chicks have a mental or substance use disorder. About 2.8 million, or 2 in every 5 women struggled with being a freaking junkie. God, why would you deal with Western women? Young women are drinking and using drugs more than ever before. Look at all of these news stories. 22.7% of females have used drugs in the past year. This is 2025, guys. Look at that. 1 in 5 over. Cooked. And guys, this has changed the landscape of criminal justice because, guys, just like we see in 5.0 and 304s, right? Because there's more chicks getting arrested and going to jail than ever. All because of drugs. These prisons, these women prisons, jails, more chicks that are going to jail, abusing kids, deleting their children, right? A violent crime, stealing, all because of drugs. You know, that's why these people who are like, oh, we should legalize all drugs. No. That's a stupid idea. Look at Portland, Oregon, guys. Portland, Oregon looks like freaking Mad Max nowadays because they basically decriminalized all drugs. Said that if you get caught with like a personal usage amount, they'll just give you like a ticket. That's it. And now Portland looks like The Walking Dead. It's a joke, guys. There's just drugs that fentanyl, heroin, or you can't recreationally do fentanyl. It just doesn't work. So the whole narrative of men are violent, men are junkies is all gone, guys. It's all gone. These women are junkies. They're addicted to friggin' SSRIs. And guys, they take these pills and they drink with them too.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And then they're out on the road playing freaking Mario Kart, smashing into people. Demolition Derby. Guys, here, let's do this here. So guys, I have quite a bit of news here to break because, guys, once you just search for women drug arrest, there's a whole lot of stories, man. Here we go.
An Atmore woman facing multiple drug charges, including drug trafficking, fentanyl, and chemical endangerment of a minor. LaShonda Perry.
Yeah. Now, guys, it is crazy, though, because once again, you usually don't see B-dubs and fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? that's not a black person drug, you know? So
Has been 10 counts in Escambia County District Court. The charges include drug trafficking, possession of a controlled substance, chemical endangerment of a minor, and illegal possession of a prescription drug.
damn.
Court documents show children were found inside a home on Everett
Of course.
Street with drugs in plain view. Perry is being held in the Escambia County Jail
Look at
without.
that, guys. Okay, now, guys, there's going to be a pattern here, okay? A pattern of this foolishness. Let's just start at the top, okay? Snowboard, do you ever watch Intervention?
I've seen it. It's pretty good.
So this one
actually.
here, guys, this one is from years ago. Look at this chick's face because she picks at her face. See this?
Wow.
I can't show it because it's copyright, but she actually shows, like, because she gets high on meth, she picks at her face. She used to be really, really pretty too.
Yeah.
Now she looks like a freaking demon, dude. She looks like a zombie. Just look at her face. And she admits, look at that.
Jesus.
Look at that. Damn.
Wow.
Look at that, guys. She was.
She knows how to pick
girl,
them.
too. Oh. Look
She's the
at
pick of the
that.
litter, and I mean shit.
You know what they say? The
Pick of the
meth
litter
never
box.
rests. The meth never rests. Oh!
Hey, it's arrested skin development.
Oh! But guys, you guys remember that one Faces of Meth that came out
Sight.
back in the
Yeah.
day? Yeah. Guys, no, a lot of these guys, even 10 years ago, they were talking about these women doing this. Guys, look. Wait for it.
36
Oh my God. Jesus.
36 years old. Holy moly. I guess
It's still that
terrorizing
big?
terrorizing Tokyo freaking ages you a lot, right? Look at that. Look at that.
You would have thought all the meth would slim her down a little bit too.
Look at that.
Ingalls of Augusta is charged with 3 counts of sexual abuse of a minor and is also charged in another pending case involving the 14-year-old boy.
The victim in the sexual abuse of a minor is the same person that she's being accused of selling the drugs to.
Cool.
Ingalls made an initial court appearance on the sexual abuse charges at the Capitol Judicial Center 2 days after she was arrested by Augusta police. Detective Tori Tracy was tipped off by the boy's mother 2 weeks ago.
She was given the information from the victim's mom, who read a cell phone message that the defendant sent to the victim.
This woman's
There was
pretty
no
hot.
compulsion or threat of
Yeah, she
force.
has
in
that
this
kind
type
of ice
investigation
queen,
or this
Yeah,
type of
you know.
incident.
yeah.
It was just actually
And those chicks-
consensual.
But this is from Maine.
demons.
That's why.
relationship
Yeah.
that actually
Yeah.
turned out to be criminal because of the age of the victim.
Here you
The
go, guys. Let's do this. Look at this.
First accused of using children to aid in her crimes and now facing
Damn, this chick's hot. How you doing?
even more drug charges. 31-year-old Jessica Fagora was arrested Tuesday and charged with possession
Ah.
of heroin and drug paraphernalia.
Look at that.
In April, the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office arrested Fagora on several charges. In that case, she's accused of conspiring with an 11-year-old, a 13-year-old, and another juvenile to steal lawn equipment and traffic opiates.
Damn.
Here in Brunswick County Court in October.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
God.
Hold on. We have another one. Hold on. Here you go.
I have a dream quite often about my son that I'm leaving and or walking away or trying to get to him or something. But he's crying, little tears are coming down his little face and reaching for me. And I wake up a lot of times crying, and I don't know if it's
Because he knows that his mom is a drug addicted demon.
I'm
Yeah.
always leaving him, you know, and he's always not wanting me to leave. I've had it several times since I've been in here. I hate it though. I hate it when I have that dream.
ahead of here because this is trying to be like all
I've been
artsy and
arrested
stuff.
here in this county a little over 30 times. And I've been in
Look at that.
jail since I was 18.
30.
I started getting in with the wrong crowds and was getting introduced to more things. When I was introduced to opiates, that was it for me. I became addicted very quickly. Oh, I just wanted to get more after that. I started finding it on the street.
I started finding it on the street, man. Yeah, we all know what she was doing, right, guys?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We all know what she was.
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside home.
At every truck stop she could go to.
Look at that.
They don't have any rehabilitation programs there, nothing like that for us to
So what?
make us better people. So
So?
we're stuck in the same spot, just like we sit back there and most of the time we talk about doing drugs. You know, we have nothing to do but eat and read books and take care of ourselves. The only thing you can do is really walk like 2 to 3 hours a day. We don't get outside time.
Look at 16 teeth or
Oh,
lack thereof. Oh
Able
no!
to go outside, you know, feel fresh air or see
She's a
sunlight.
lunch
whatever.
lady.
It gets to you a little bit. Basically, everybody that's here, you know each other from the streets.
Yeah, okay. That helps.
Most people that come to jail get out.
They're just doing that for the camera. Friggin' whales.
And we
Yeah.
don't fix that problem. We just let them back out, and with the same amount, you know, of education and
They all have a
nothing
crush
to
on
give them
her.
a leg up.
She looks like a lemur.
So when you do that, they're
Yeah.
going to go right back to their problem, right back to the drug addiction. It does come a lot down to money. That even falls into staffing. Like if we want to do vocational training and I want to have all these programs inside the jail, who's going to monitor those things? Because you barely have enough people to run your shifts as it is. I mean, we're stretched thin.
We're stretched thin, man, with all the
Yeah.
junkies and the drug addicts, man. Look at this. Here you go.
I took an
Here you go. With all the junkies and the crack whores, man.
In-depth look at pregnant women addicted to drugs. Earlier this year, the Cronkite News Heroin Project exposed the recent epidemic of heroin use across the state. A national survey just last year said heroin use in women between the ages of 15 and 44 jumped from 83,000 in 2012 to 109,000 in 2014.
Look at that.
Even more troubling is that some of those women are using heroin and other illicit drugs while pregnant.
It's only gotten worse, guys.
Yep.
It's only gotten worse. And guys, I'm gonna show you guys the chick on TikTok that made me do this topic. And guys, wait till I show you this dunderhead.
Every day, Dr. Nathan Lepp treats babies in neonatal intensive care units across Phoenix. Some of them are unwillingly addicted to drugs.
Look at that.
This is a burgeoning epidemic that really has just happened in the last 5 to 8 years that all of us who take care of babies are just now really dealing with every day.
According to the Department of Health Services in Arizona, the rate of newborns exposed to narcotics has increased more than 218%.
It's even
since
worse now, guys.
2009. Christy Arthur was pregnant, addicted to meth, and unable to stay sober. That's when she turned to a recovery program for addicted pregnant women in Phoenix.
Honestly, I came in because I wanted to just stay sober long enough to have my baby.
Dana Neves, also addicted to
What?
meth, checked
What
kind of logic and answer is that?
Yeah, but that's girl math, right? I just want to be sober long enough to have my baby, and then I'll be right back on the crack cocaine. What a joke.
And at the same time, she didn't know where else to turn.
I never wanted to be pregnant and use a substance. I never thought I would be that kind of a person.
Angela Phillips with Community Bridges Center for Hope works closely with these women and sees the emotional toll.
They feel that they've hurt their baby. Their baby's going to
They have.
They have.
They have hurt your baby.
Yeah. Here, let's just push
For
push
life.
delusion. Yeah. There you go. Let's make them feel a little better by
That's why you're
pushing delusion.
She's like, oh, I'm having a dream about that. No, it's a nightmare, and you're living it because
Yeah.
you did mess it up for your kids and stuff like that. This is like the worst thing you could do for them.
Yep.
with problems, and it's all their faults, and now they're fighting not only their previous problems and concerns that possibly started their addiction, but now the concerns of what have I done to my baby.
Yeah, because they know for as long as that kid's alive, all they're gonna hear is "Yay!"
Yeah.
Congratulations, you manufactured a tard, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, and you know
I'm
what
saying?
should happen to the moms? They should be tarred and feathered. Oh!
The women are put on special treatments to kick the addiction. Common detox drugs include methadone, buprenorphine, Subutex, and Suboxone.
So more drugs.
The Center for
Yeah.
Hope uses a methadone treatment program, but that doesn't alleviate the
I'm on methadone. My methadone's in the car too. So thank you very much.
Guys, hit the like button, please.
risk of the infant enduring withdrawal symptoms.
A lot of the women who are on methadone and they go to give birth to their baby's going to experience withdrawals.
When babies are born with neonatal abstinence syndrome, they end up in the NICU, where they can remain for an extended period of time.
In a baby, we're looking for signs and symptoms that include inconsolable crying, vomiting, diarrhea, shaking. It can even go so bad as be seizures.
But neonatal abstinence syndrome is not the only risk these newborns face.
There's really lifelong effects that can affect the child.
In other words, baseball.
After delivery. So things like cognitive delays or developmental delays, social delays, behavioral problems.
Arthur, a mother of 6, experienced the devastating effects on her children.
I mean, there's a lot of factors that will say yes.
You're a demon. You are a demon. Guys, she should be in jail. Put a 1 if you guys agree. She should be in jail.
Yeah.
She's ruined not just 6 lives for sure, right? But guys, society, her little bastard kids, her little junky piece of trash are going to be out here robbing us, carjacking us. You know what I'm saying? Pooping downtown. You're using our tax dollars because they're getting arrested, fighting the cops. You know?
Yep.
This person has done nothing positive for society at all.
My kids did have side effects from my using.
Arthur says she's put the past behind her.
I'm in a good place.
And now they probably put her on a pedestal.
How? Your kids are still there. The past is there. They're your kids. That's never going to get fixed. What are you talking about?
For 9 years, January will be 10 for me. I have a really good job. I have a stable house. I'm married. My kids know that I'll be home at night.
And so has Neves.
I now have my bachelor's
Oh,
degree.
did you see that? A
I'm
couple other colored kids there. There was a couple dark ones. Right there.
No,
There's a well. Not really.
They're all
actually.
Hispanic. Yeah.
Okay.
I now have my kid. I bought a house. I got married.
You're a junkie.
So now I have.
Can you
know,
imagine the
traditional-
simps that married this? Yeah.
This guy's an idiot.
Yep.
Guys, this guy's an idiot. I'm telling you
Yeah.
guys, there's always simps. This is the problem right here, guys. This is the problem, is that there's always going to be some simp who's going to pick up the pieces. What a joke.
Yep.
family,
Hey,
the mom,
AJ.
the dad, the
He's an oxymoron. Oh!
He's a methadult. Oh!
3 kids, 3 dogs.
According to the
Dummy. Look at that, guys. Hold on. Look at this.
Prison populations are always changing, with offenders coming in as others are being released. But according to the ACLU of Ohio, for several years now, there's been a consistent troubling trend. Tonight, we have a look at the nonprofits.
Good God.
Enough
Look at
said.
her just staring right into the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
Roar. Bitter beer face. Roar. You guys remember those commercials? Bitter beer face.
This report, which shows women in Ohio are sent to prison more often for drug offenses than their male counterparts.
Women are sent to jail more than men in Ohio. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look. Someone says, I'm a full-time dad, and it's all a cycle. My son's mom caught 3 felonies this week, and I doubt that she'll get drug court. Most likely, they'll make it worse with prison for years. Shut up, dude. They should go to prison for years. That's the only thing that's gonna
clean them up.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yep.
As News 5 anchor Mike Brookbank tells us, why that is remains a mystery.
Using data directly from the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction, a team at the ACLU of Ohio looked at trends in those already in the state's.
We all know about the ACLU, right?
Well,
right, guys. Come on, dude. Yeah. Funding all these hate
NGOs
groups that they
and stuff,
claim
yeah.
that they claim. No. You remember they were found out that they were giving money to all these groups that they claim to fight?
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Prisons and those entering the system.
It's the war on drugs that really fuels the prison population.
And that war, according to the ACLU, is disproportionately impacting women.
Women are sent to prisons at a much higher rate for drug offenses than their male counterparts.
Anna Krauser tells us since 2010, the percentage of Ohio women incarcerated for drug possession and trafficking has not dropped below 23% of the prison population.
Compared with men, they are at a 13 to 15% of their population incarcerated for drug offenses.
That's because they let women off on everything else. Violent offenses and all that. They just let them go. But guys, these feminists and these moms against blah blah blah, they push for these crazy drug laws and didn't realize, guess what? Who's doing most of the drugs nowadays? Women.
The disparity there is very stark.
What's driving that difference? Gary Daniels says right now they're unable to answer that question without key data they cannot access.
That's not the entire story, but what we're hoping to do, part of what we're hoping to do here is generate more interest and research in this.
Do you guys think that they want to do interest and research when it was men?
Nope.
Getting cooked? Yeah. Thank you.
Nug had a joint in like 2001 and is still in jail.
Yeah. Yep. It's true.
Topic.
You guys, I don't think that people should go to jail for like weed and stuff. Sorry. I just don't. I don't smoke weed, guys. I just don't. And guys, if you do, that's fine. But guys, like a lot of the people that I know, weed isn't physically addictive, but it could be mentally addictive because people use it to just cope. You understand? Instead of actually facing their problems head on or trying to like they'll get stressed out from not being where they want to be in life, so they'll just like push that feeling down by getting high, and that's not good for anyone. So
research that could directly link laws recently passed, how judges are convicting people, and who they're sending to prison.
That's a lot of women.
Sarah Oakes doesn't need data.
I basically lost everything.
The mother of 3, once behind bars herself for drug offenses.
Of course.
Once everything is taken away from you, that just feeds your addictions.
Believes a lack of recovery resources.
Yeah, so let's just give them our tax dollars to keep them from falling off the wagon. Perfect strategy.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Along with demands at home, could be driving factors.
Most of the caregiving responsibilities fall on the women.
Sober now for several years,
that's
Oakes
what you
runs
wanted.
2 women's sober houses at the Ohio Addiction Recovery Center.
Just giving back. If I can do it, I know someone else.
This place is a scam, guys. Guys, put a 1 if you agree. All these recovery centers, they're all scams.
Yeah,
all of them. I would say a good 80% are all just, they're just scams. They're getting money.
She was robbing houses 2 years ago. Now she's teaching you. Basically.
Yeah, now she's robbing taxpayers,
Yeah.
Oakes tells me improving access to recovery programs to help women from relapsing, along with re-examining current court practices, may close the gap.
It's a very gray area. I don't think it's a black and white issue. It's a very gray area.
An issue that Gary Daniels and the ACLU of Ohio wants to see tackled sooner rather than later.
But if we don't do something different with regard to the women's population here in Ohio, and knowing that the war on drugs is fueling it, then what we're essentially going to see is running out of capacity in our women's prisons.
Reporting in Cleveland, Mike Brookbank.
Why is it only women
And we
that's
asked
a
the
problem?
Ohio Attorney General and the State Department of Corrections for their take on this ACLU report. The Attorney General has not gotten back to us, and the Corrections Department sent us the stats that report was generated from.
Look at that, guys. Hold on.
You know, one reason besides the funding and stuff that they rip off for these, you know, especially women-only recovery centers and stuff like that, it's because they can't quit cold pussy.
Oh! Look at that. Look at that.
Because you know that's happening in the prison.
Well, no, they're prisons where people go to actually get drugs.
Oh,
there's a lot of drugs in prison.
Oh, I meant as far as the eating.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's happening.
A New Albany woman who was accused of molesting a child is changing her plea to
Oh, guys, hit the super chat button because this stream will not be monetized after the fact. There's no way. You know.
Guilty. 23-year-old Jamie Sims was in court today to plead guilty to child molestation and child exploitation. Scott County prosecutors say not only did Sims molest the 3-year-old child, but she also recorded the act to sell it.
For drugs.
Filmed that in the course of the molestation, and she then distributed those items for profit on various social messaging apps and netted about $200.
Sorry, guys.
For $200.
Ray also says the case seems to be drug related. Sims will serve a 9-year prison sentence.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, here you go.
Deputies arrest 2 women after finding
Damn, she can get it. How you doing? She's a little bit past the wall, you know, but I smash.
drugs at a home in Moore County. The search warrant was executed at a home on Old Steed Place in Carthage. Investigators found fentanyl, Xanax, and drug paraphernalia. Deputies tell us both Darian Janis and Lindsay Everett were arrested and charged with possession with intent to sell.
Look at that. Oh, here you go, guys. This is what I'm gonna do another ponytail patrol video.
And
guys, here we go again. What do I always say about the ponytail patrol, guys? What do I always say? They're useless. Yes. There's the only thing worse than having ponytail patrol on your squad is putting them in charge of anything.
Yeah.
Guys, check this out. Watch.
And new at 6 o'clock, a local sheriff found guilty by a federal jury for creating a hostile work environment for female jail officers. The county ended up paying $250,000 to those now former jail officers. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez live outside the Cobb County Jail. So, Taisha, you've been looking into this for a while now.
Damn.
And they believe they deserve so much more money for what they say they went through every time they walked through these doors. But for some of them, it wasn't all about the money. It's about accountability for those at the top.
I don't care where you're working. You should not have to endure being sexually harassed.
This former DeKalb County jail officer asked us to hide her identity so she won't lose her current job in law enforcement. Back in 2022, days after she says she was forced to resign, she sued her old boss, DeKalb County Sheriff Melody Maddox, after she and 5 other female jailers say Maddox created a hostile work environment. In this federal lawsuit, the female jailer said Sheriff Maddox allowed male inmates to perform sexual acts in front of them, threatened to rape them, and they never knew when the inmates would pop out of their cells because, quote, the locks remained broken and inmates were out of their cells and in public areas without authorization. One jailer said in this complaint she, quote, was under the leadership of 3 different sheriffs during her tenure. The sexually hostile work environment was the worst under the current Sheriff Maddox.
Most hurtful part of the whole situation is the narrative that they was trying to push is part of the job. It's not part of your job to be sexually harassed.
Sheriff Maddox declined to comment on the guilty verdict and declined to answer any questions about the current status of the broken locks on inmates' doors. She also wouldn't tell us which account the county paid the former female jailers the $250,000 a jury awarded.
The money is nice, but the most important part or reason for this was for change. I guess she feels because she's the sheriff, she don't have accountability.
Of course not. And she's a B-dub.
That trial.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's...
What are you doing? What are you doing, guys?
Deputies arrested.
Don't put these dunderheads in charge of anything. Here's the other
In
one.
custody today, no bond. After deputies say in custody today, no bond. After deputies say they found her passed out in a car with several kids inside. The El Paso County Sheriff's Office says this is 38-year-old Kimberly Harris, who is the suspect. She's on the screen behind me. This is yesterday morning is when this happened in the Stratmore Valley area. According to deputies, Harris was asleep in the driver's seat.
Jeez, look at this demon face. Oh my God. Jesus.
God,
She
if
looks
meth
like
was a
she's
person.
dead. Yeah. She looks like she's like a Resident Evil zombie. Like living.
No, dude.
With drug paraphernalia visitable to officers. Deputies say they found meth and heroin in the car, along with 3 children. Harris was arrested on child abuse and drug charges. The children were turned over to the Department of Human Services.
What a joke.
Probably got like 1 year.
What
if
a
that.
joke. Yeah, what a joke. Hold on, there's one last one. Liz has the new face of heroin, right? Look at all these chicks on drugs, guys. On drugs. It's everywhere. Guys, did you see? Look at this GLP-1 drug overdose are on the rise. And guys, this is what we need to understand. These chicks are getting addicted to Ozempic because you have to keep taking it or they're going to gain the weight back.
Yeah.
So, guys, they have social media, attention, alcohol, cigarettes, SSRIs, sex,
shopping,
you know, heroin, weed,
Adderall.
all these addictions, Adderall,
SSRIs.
Yeah. Look at this, guys.
Butler County, there's a recovery center that treats addiction and mental illness at the same time.
It's something that actually doesn't happen as often as you might think, and medical experts tell us that needs to change.
Tonight, WCPO 9 News reporter Keith Berry-Golig spoke to a woman who says it's the main reason she's still sober.
I just want to smoke for hit the car.
Sam Mace just took a drug test.
All my therapy appointments, all my groups. He drove me to literally every appointment, every drug screen. He's a big part of my recovery. My dad is.
You can tell she used to smoke crack because look at this part here. Do you see this indent? Watch.
Appointments, all my groups.
You see?
He drove me to literally every appointment, every drug screen.
People who smoke a lot or like smoke crack pipes. Do you see this? This is creased.
Yeah.
It's because they're like constantly sucking on stuff. And of course, we can all tell she's been. Oh!
He's a big part of my recovery. My dad is.
It's why she's on her way to see him.
Are you ready? Do you have specific questions? You just want me to ramble?
There you go. There's the butterfly.
I can do both. I've been a drug
Hanging
addict
right
since
from
I
the
was
dashboard.
12. It's an everyday thing. I have
See
to
it?
plan my life around recovery. I have to.
How long have you been sober now?
3 years. April 28th was my 3-year clean day.
Besides her dad, May says it's medication that treats her anxiety, depression, and PTSD that's led to sobriety.
So she's still on chemicals.
Of course.
She's still addicted to
I
stuff.
can't tell you whether I'd be clean or not. And that's just me being 100% honest. I don't know if I'd be clean.
The Sojourner facility she just left treats mental health and addiction at the same time, something addiction experts say is crucial to finding a real solution for substance use.
What a joke. Do I want to chance this?
So I think with the GLP-1 medication, they probably are getting too greedy with it and want to lose the weight even quicker. So they probably start not really
at this.
double dosing it, but dosing it quicker than they really
Drug
should.
This chick went blind from Ozempic.
You're blind. She says she took Wegovy. A Georgia woman says her GLP-1 weight loss drug made her blind. She says she took Wegovy to lose a few pounds and ended up losing her eyesight.
Hit the like button, guys.
Wow.
Drop some super chats, guys. $1 helps. $2 helps. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we are at, how many likes are we at? Guys, let's get the likes up. Guys, let's try and hit 100 likes.
Yeah.
First, okay?
I guess she's going to say, looking back, that wasn't such a great decision in eyesight.
In hindsight. Oh!
Yeah. Eyesight is 2026.
I guess that she really lost her perspective. Oh!
Yeah. She got blindsided by that one.
Oh!
Joy has her warning and the risk.
Tons of.
We're just going to be brutal to these hosts tonight.
Because, guys, I have no empathy.
Half the drugs are free that they get too.
Yeah. Yep.
They didn't even work for them. They just
Yep.
swab some
Millions of
knobs and
people-
stuff.
Yep. Bee jibbers, hand skis. You know what I'm saying?
People take GLP-1s for weight loss, saying it works and even gives them more energy and focus. But for some, like the woman we met, trying to lose some weight led to losing so much more, including their eyesight.
My vision's just not as what it was.
Diane Worth is home in Hartwell, Georgia, a lot these days.
It's a lot more difficult.
Trying her best to do the chores like cooking.
It's just your depth perception is off.
With blurry vision. The now former Grady nurse practitioner woke up on a Saturday just weeks after starting Wegovy in February of 2025 to lose a few pounds and could not see out of her
Isn't
right.
she a little old to be like worried about losing weight on Ozempic? She's retired. Go to the gym.
It was heartbreaking. It was jarring. I was angry.
She says no one told her about any risk of blindness and it wasn't listed as a side effect.
The bottom line is there's nothing you can do to prevent NAION if it's going to happen with these drugs because there's not a warning sign. You wake up and you're blind.
Jason Goldstein is her attorney and the attorney on the steering committee for more than 130 cases like hers. They're all part of a multi-district lawsuit going before a Philadelphia judge. And all of them got NAION, or non-arteritic anterior ischemic optic neuropathy after taking GLP-1s.
It comes on suddenly, you don't feel it, and then it's permanent.
NAION is essentially an eye stroke caused by restricted blood flow. It's not painful, but it is irreversible.
The client as young as 33 years old who has developed this. Client from New York, a 48-year-old gentleman, lost it in both eyes.
Novo Nordisk and Lilly are the two big makers of GLP-1s, including Wegovy, Ozempic, Mounjaro, and Zepbound. Both companies say patient safety is their top priority.
Yeah,
The
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
evidence
It's probably
does
like
not
lizard
establish
blood or
a
something like that. It's probably
Yeah,
something
they said that
terrible.
it's based on that is based on some type of venom, right?
Yeah,
Also,
yeah. It's like Komodo
relationship between
dragon blood.
GLP-1 RAs. The lawsuit says there is a risk, and the company
Here. I'm gonna speed this up.
I went to the website, I signed up, and they said that a doctor would be contacting me via email. I went through their portal. No Zoom call, no with the stronger concentration.
Yeah,
Leslie's first
look,
dose
she just got it. She ordered it online. It came straight to her house. Look at that. You guys know what the scariest part is? This is the same thing that they do with these cross-sex hormone drugs for the Transformers too. They just send it to your house. You can be like 15 and order this stuff. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Probably testosterone for men too, because that's becoming more common.
Yeah.
That
Get
people
vial
are
with
buying
the
that.
stronger concentration and the doctor's orders. Those are powerful words. Yes, they are. What made you decide to do this? Follow the doctor's orders. Those are powerful words. Yes, they are.
And mostly, she did. Leslie says she took 2/3 of the prescribed dose with devastating consequences.
So you spent 3 days in hospital. Yes. How long did it take you to complete it?
Guys, look. I know, guys. I know. You guys' arms are sore from playing the violin. Guys, I don't give a damn. I don't.
Well, they had other ways.
And
they
in
could
Greene
try to
County, the
lose the weight too. They're just trying to take the easiest.
Yep.
Sheriff's
route.
office arrested a woman Friday morning.
All right, guys. Guys, we'll get into the TikTok here in a little bit. Hold on.
And in Greene County, the sheriff's office arrested a woman Friday morning after finding drugs in her car. Authorities say they stopped the vehicle on County Trunk Highway C, that's south of Rio. Officials reporting seeing a 23-year-old woman from Illinois asleep inside the vehicle. A sergeant reported smelling THC from the vehicle and placed a tire deflation device under the rear tire. The driver woke up and then sped off, driving off the road and almost hitting a parked car before eventually pulling over. Officers took her into custody before arresting her for...
Guys, we have 97 people watching us. We have 46 likes. Guys, stop. Take a second. Hit that like button, guys. That's a 304 button. It's quick and it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, guys. Hit that thumbs up, please.
OWI, fleeing an officer, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of THC.
All right, here we go, guys. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bam! Look at that thing right there.
Oh my god. Probably
guys, what a demon. What's that?
Probably her 6th year in college. This is someone on a college campus, 100%.
What a demon. Look at this broad right here. Hold on. Rainbow tattoo, mushroom tattoo. She probably has like 7 or 8 butterflies somewhere. Look at this. Look at this.
Here are things about heroin addiction.
And a dog collar.
Until I was Here are things about heroin addiction that I didn't know until I was a heroin addict. Heroin never feels as good as it does the first time you use it, and once you've been using it for about 2 months, you stop feeling anything from it at all. But you have to keep using it because you're addicted to it, and now if you don't use it every 4 to 6 hours, you get incredibly sick. And I had heard the whole, you use it once and it never feels the same, and you're always chasing that first high. But I just thought that was something that like anti-drug propaganda said to like scare you away from using drugs. But no, it's 100% true. When you poke your veins over and over and over and over and over, especially with a dull needle, they eventually collapse. And once that happens, they're dead. They never heal. They never come back. They're gone forever. Teeny tiny veins replace them, so blood can still be circulated throughout your arms, but good luck getting an IV put in or blood drawn once you've been using IV heroin for long enough. You know how they always hit right here in movies? Well, once that vein collapses, you have to start finding veins in all sorts of other parts of your body, all up and down your arms, the tops of your hands, the palms of...
There you go. Butterfly
right
there.
Your hands, the teeny tiny veins in your fingers, your feet,
like
your femoral vein. Yeah. Some people have others hit them in the neck vein, and my ex even hit himself in the dick vein.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there it is. There's a
butterfly as well.
Right there, guys.
What do I tell you guys? It's always there.
We all know what that means.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Puffy. Well, that's because I stuck so many needles into them so many times that it's been 10 years since I've done that, and they're still a little tiny bit swollen. My dad calls my hands my Mickey Mouse gloves. It's really hard to hold things with them. I use plastic plates and bowls and cups because, if I use glass or ceramic ones, they usually end up getting dropped and getting broken. And when I hold a pen or pencil, I have to push down on it so hard so my hands don't shake that the tips of them usually end up getting broken. I've broken pencils in half, and I have to use really thick paper if I want to draw on anything, or else I rip holes all over it. It's always good for everybody to carry Narcan on them, because if somebody's overdosing on heroin, you can give them Narcan, but if they use so much heroin, they can start overdosing again when the Narcan wears off, even if they haven't used any more heroin. One night over the course of several hours, this happened to my friend 6 times. Luckily, there were
6 times, guys. 6 times.
Bunch of us there, and we all carried Narcan on us because we had to keep hitting him over and over until he finally stopped overdosing. And here's a reminder that if you live in the United States, you can just Google free Narcan and you'll be able to find some place that'll deliver it right to your doorstep discreetly and for free. It's better to have and not need than need and not have. Overdosing doesn't feel like anything. I thought it would be something like, oh man, I'm not feeling too good. I think I'm overdosing. Nope, you just fall asleep and hopefully somebody near you has Narcan so they can help wake you up. And you just start kind of like, wait, where am I? What's going on? The first time I overdosed, I was very confused when I woke up. I didn't know what had happened, but I was covered in a cold sweat and there was this blaring noise in my head. And it was just huge amounts of sensory overload. And I was so confused. The cold sweat was water, and the blaring noise in my head was metal music playing through earbuds that had been inserted. Apparently, my boyfriend couldn't find the Narcan at first, so he immediately threw cold water on me and put loud noise in my ears in hopes that maybe those things would wake me up.
What?
Eventually, he did find the Narcan, so I didn't die. Not all mental illnesses are diseases. The ones that are include depression, bipolar disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, and addiction. Addiction is a disease of the brain, just like diabetes is a disease of the pancreas.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
And guys, I was waiting for her to say that. Guys, when we say that addiction is a disease, we have to quantify it as that so it can be treated. But you cannot tell me that someone who's been born with type 1 diabetes, where they're just genetically born with it, that's anywhere near the same as addiction. That's crazy. That's absolutely absurd. Now, I can say that there are those that are physiologically born with more of a
predilection.
Yeah. It's a lot more easy for them to get addicted, but it's not like you're just born addicted. Because a person that's born with a predisposition towards addiction, if they never touch an addictive substance, will they get addicted? No. But the person is born diabetic, they're cooked. Thank you, Julia. She said diabetes does not equal to addiction. Yes, facts. This is just crazy talk. You know,
only ones that maybe are kind of quote disease, for lack of a better term, are those babies that we just saw that literally they have
but that's not genetic though. That's not genetic. They were exposed to drugs in utero. That's different. She's saying that you're genetically born with addiction, just like you're born with cancer or diabetes or like a leg. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Thank you. Lenny said anything to justify being a victim. Yeah.
Disease
Her
of
voice
whatever
tone
part
is
of
terrible
you has
too.
cancer or heart disease.
Look at that,
is
see?
a disease of the heart. People choose to use drugs. They don't choose to be addicts. It's not a character flaw. It's not a
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Come on, man.
weakness. It's not.
Someone says she's talking about diseases like she's talking about pronouns. Oh,
Yeah. Her pronouns are them and more.
her
them
pronouns,
and more.
Her pronouns are smack head. Oh. her pronouns are HIV. Oh.
She wasn't with
Something
Pookie, she was with Pokey.
Make somebody any lesser than anybody else.
Any lesser
one thing-
than than
I've
anyone
learned
else.
in recovery from drug addiction is that if you're an addict, you can get addicted to anything. I'm currently addicted to high engagement. If I have a video that doesn't get that many views, I let it completely destroy my entire day. If I have a
Look at
video that gets a lot of views, the dopamine boost makes me the happiest person in the world. And that is incredibly unhealthy.
And here you are talking to the camera. I told you guys, what did we say at the beginning? Attention, social media, alcohol, all these things. All these chicks are addicted to. You guys, here's the thing. Food. They're addicted to food. Cheating. Yeah, this chick right here, she is willingly engaging in something she knows is
shoplifting too.
Yeah. Look. Now, guys, here we go. Okay. You guys ready for this? Things I used to shoot up if I didn't have saline. guys, put some guesses in here of the liquids that she would use to shoot up if she didn't have saline.
Alcohol, pool cleaner. I don't know.
Guys.
Tylenol. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Guys, get ready for this. Watch. Arizona iced tea, Gatorade, toilet water from a bar. Toilet water from a bar.
Oh my God.
Puddle water.
Jesus.
Taco Bell toilet water. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
That's nasty.
Her spit.
my
Someone
God.
else's spit. Starbucks toilet water. Yuck. Yuck. Yuck.
Jesus.
This chick is a demon. Someone says, how did you not get sepsis?
Because she's already a piece of shit. Oh.
Look at that. Someone says, hold on.
I said the opposite of what I said, like bleach, pool cleaner, alcohol. Those are like disinfectants. She was doing even like worse stuff than that.
Look at that. Gatorade. Yuck, dude. Someone says spit gave them bone fever. Yeah. Yep. Sepsis. Yep. We get an infection in your blood that can go to your bones.
Yeah.
That's oftentimes, guys, septic shock can kill you real fast.
Yeah.
Someone
It's
used Monster
usually, like,
energy drink.
poop related too.
No, it's not. Sepsis just means do you have an infection and it's moved to your blood. So, like, you can have
I thought it meant like it was like small amounts of poop that got into your blood.
No. So, like, you can have like let's just say that you have a cut on your foot and it gets really, really, really infected. Like like your foot's all nasty and you have gangrene. That can give you sepsis. If you have an ulcer and your stomach acid leaks into your stomach and it messes you up, you can get sepsis because all that nastiness and necrotic fluid moves into your stomach.
Your like lymph system and stuff.
It's in your blood. So it spreads through your whole body, through your bloodstream, and you get totally cooked. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
okay.
sepsis is bad because you need blood to survive. Like, so imagine like you bleed out, right? Because you don't have any blood. Imagine that your blood is compromised.
Yeah.
It's carrying infection. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hold on.
I knew it was I knew it was an infection, but I thought it was like somehow like poop got into your like blood somehow.
Look at this. But this is something that you don't want to have happen to you because it's one of the hardest things to actually treat because the infection is so powerful. Yeah, so bacteria, like now people can like take. Okay, this is why there were times where people would would like dip their arrows or their swords in poop. You know what I'm saying? Because the bacteria would get in your bloodstream. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's why I was thinking of that.
Yeah. Yep. But there's other things too where you can see. Here you go. Look at this. Where's the sound?
But it could be basically any kind of poison or infection or toxin.
And enters your bloodstream. Your immune system detects the threat but overreacts, releasing a chaotic storm of chemical alarms.
This storm triggers massive, widespread inflammation, causing blood vessels throughout your entire body to swell. In panic mode, your blood starts clotting abnormally, creating millions of tiny blockages in your smallest vessels. Simultaneously, your vessel walls become leaky. Fluid floods into your tissues, causing your blood pressure to dangerously crash. Starved of oxygen by clots and low pressure, your vital organs begin to suffocate and die.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why they used to, arrows, swords, even bullets, guys. You see guys, they would dip their bullets in manure.
That makes sense, yeah.
Or musket balls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's just, man, human beings sure are good at killing each other, right? You know what I mean? I think we have that down to a science, you know? But guys, look at this. Her whole social media presence is being a junkie. Look at this. Oh, this.
Today, we're going to look at some more ads that remind you that you shouldn't use drugs. Today, all of the ads are from the They Lied series. They said if I did coke, I could party all night. They lied. A lot of people seem to think that coke is worse than weed, it's worse than drinking alcohol, but like compared to the rest of the drugs out there, it's not that bad, right?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I will say,
compared to drugs like
I will say, guys, that physically it's not as bad for you on the grand scheme of things. I knew kids in college that were cokeheads for years, and they were better off physically than a person who was an alcoholic for like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Alcohol messes your body up. If you're an alcoholic and you drink a lot, it'll mess you up. Guys, look at a person that's been a cokehead for 9 years, 10 years, and then check out a person who's been an alcoholic for 10 years. You'll see a big difference. So, what you were saying?
The order of how she said it, though, was trying to like negate it. Like, if you can you replay it, and I'll show you what I mean.
I think that coke is worse than weed, it's worse than drinking alcohol, but like compared to the rest of the drugs out there, it's not that bad, right? Compared to drugs like heroin and meth, it's way more.
Yeah, but she's an idiot. I mean,
I know, but you're saying like it does make you party all night. That's why people do it. And it is like I don't know, just the way that she said it is kind of it's actually probably exactly what she should say. She's an idiot.
Yeah. Yep.
More socially acceptable to consume coke. But then those same people will look at like any stereotypical drug addict looking person.
The problem with the yayo is the people who are around it. That's the problem.
Are idiots. Yeah. Now it's cut with stuff all the time.
Yeah, but there's some really, really shady, skeezy people that are around that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right? And it goes from zero to violent real fast. You know? Surprise attack with the $4.99 says he's addicted to
That's the most dangerous of them all.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Saying and go like, look at that crackhead. And I don't know if you know this, but crack is just cocaine mixed with baking soda. They said prescription painkillers were totally safe. They lied. Here's a nice little reminder that if you live in the U.S., you can just Google free Narcan and you'll be able to get free Narcan delivered right to your doorstep.
See how she's
you don't
encouraging
have to
people
use
to do drugs, basically?
no, I would look
in a roundabout way.
I would no. She's just trying to save lives, guys. Look, I used to not think that it was okay to tell people, to do Narcan for free. But guys, look, a lot of the people that I knew in college and stuff who were addicts. They just had this time where they said, I can't do this anymore. They had to want to get better, and Narcan can save a person's life enough times where they could hopefully get to that point. You know what I mean? Seriously. Like, that's what made me actually consider like the Narcan thing is not a waste of money, because overdosing 7, 8, 9 times, it might be the 10th time where they actually look in the mirror and say, hey, look, like, I can't do this anymore. So this is me like being uncharacteristically like sympathetic, but also too, it's like one of the only good things that pharma's doing, because they're the ones who are responsible for this opioid thing in the first place. Jug Willie says that it's his 75th birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. Let's go. 75. Let's go, man.
Nice.
Happy birthday. Right on, man. But yeah, guys, so I actually sat and thought about this quite a bit, and guys, that's the difference between like opioids and other things. Opioids can kill you so fast. So I honestly think and especially those who they literally did what their doctor told them to do. There was this one documentary that I found, and this little girl, she was pretty hot. She was like an ex-gymnast, and she hurt her ankle doing gymnastics, and her doctor gave her oxys. Next thing you know, she's on the street, friggin',
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside home.
She went from like being some college gymnast and having a bright future to being on Skid Row blowing dudes for friggin' opiate pills. That's not fair. And I don't use the word fair a lot, but that's big pharma's wrong because as there are people who put who will go and like, oh, hey guys, case on board, have you heard of Skittles parties?
Yeah, I have. It's like where they have like a big dish in the middle, and everybody just puts in random pills of all different sorts.
They'll all go through. They're like,
yeah,
and then they'll just those people who get addicted, that's their fault. But if you took the drugs the way that your doctor told you, and you still get, that's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
we have Matt, sometimes called a Reverend Angel, and Lessons for Your Life. Like, he was shot in the military, and he had to be on pills like as part of the recovery process for like a couple years, and that then like started to become an addiction. Because like if you take those pills for like 6 months, like you basically automatically become addicted. But if you like got shot and like almost blown in half, like you kind of need them during the recovery process of like the injury recovery process.
Yeah.
So sometimes that's how people get into those situations.
But the issue is that back then, and back when Matt was on this stuff, they didn't tell people that there's a process where they wean you off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
they were making a lot of money, so like, just keep taking the pills. So like the Sackler family gets more money.
Yep.
Drugs like heroin or fentanyl to have an opiate overdose. You could be taking prescription painkillers that a lot of people do think are totally safe due to the fact that they're a prescription, and you could end up overdosing. So hey, it's better to have and not need than need and not have. A lot of people want to say things about opiate users that make it seem like they're the stupidest people to ever live and all they've ever done is make mistakes and bad choices. But keep in mind, a lot of opiate addicts, even if they use heroin and fentanyl now, they started using opiates solely because they had a very bad injury and they were prescribed painkillers to deal with that injury.
Sure.
And painkillers are just as addictive as any other opiate. These are people that would have never used opiates in their entire life, and they end up getting addicted to them before they even realize.
I can't stand her voice or
Yeah,
her
I
face.
know. Her
Here you go, guys.
snarky attitude.
You know, watch.
I'm Cadence. I'm a 19-year-old alcoholic, and today I found the
19-year-old alcoholic.
I'm 13 days.
Can I ask you why you felt the need to try and black out every time you got drunk? Because she's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You moron! What kind of stupid question is that? What? People are so dumb.
Sober. Alcoholics tend to hide alcohol, even from themselves, sometimes.
Of course, she has to film this.
I feel better now. Today I wanted to talk about something that I think a lot of women, specifically women alcoholics, have went through. When I first started having drinking problems, I had a lot of older women say, "Oh, you gotta chill out on that because one time I drank too much and I woke up in a random guy's bed." And while that sucks, trying to say that that scared them out of getting drunk or saying that it was their fault for taking it.
The like button, guys. We have 69 likes. Hey-o! Fenris, what's going on, my friend? What is going on?
Oh, not
How
much.
are you? Here you go, Fenris. This is for you,
Oh,
pal.
is this
is
my
for you. Hold on.
green card right
There you go, buddy. That's you. From
Like
now
a
on.
dog.
No, wait. No, do you want this? Or do you want this?
Oh,
That
there we
one's
go.
cooler.
This one or this one?
The other one.
The middle one?
Yeah.
No,
This one?
Yeah.
All right, dude.
That's like
That's you from
terrifying.
now on, man.
It's terrifying.
That's Fenris if anyone tries to break into his house. But yeah, hey Fenris, question for you, man. Did the opioid thing really hit Canada as bad as it hit here? Because I had heard stories about oxys and opioids and all this other stuff. And guys, can I just say once again, guys, we talked about how there's a sharp increase in all these chicks doing drugs and they're junkies. Guys, let me just qualify this and say, guys,
that ain't got shit to do with me. Hey, that ain't got shit to do with me. That ain't got shit to do with me. Hey, that ain't got shit to do with me.
that's our problem, guys. You can't make it your problem. You can't make it your. You guys don't think that Snowboard, Fenris, me, Johan, hey, what's up, man? All you guys have enough problems, so without letting some junkie chick in your life? Come on, man. But Fenris, you were saying?
Okay. From where I've been hearing, yes and no. I think it hit really big in Victoria and possibly Toronto. There is the opioid problem. It was in Manitoba, but I don't know if it's quite as extreme. Or people are very people in Canada, I've noticed, especially where I am, are very, very good at hiding addiction problems. Okay. So let me give you this. Where I used to live in the particular area of the city I'm in was actually really quite funny because there is a lot of junkies there. Okay. The college that I used to go to, I one day came back from the college and I had 7 syringes in my tire. Yeah.
Jesus.
But at the same time, the area that I specifically live in, you see there's a lot of people that sit on the park benches on the Trans-Canada Trail, and they'll shoot up or they'll shoot up their crack pipes. they're watching, all the baseball games and soccer games in the community centers and stuff. And it's a really nice area, but they're smart enough to clean up after themselves. So they'll do their hit, they'll have their high, they'll clean up, they'll put it in their backpacks. They'll have these little some of them have these little containers for they can slide the syringes and stuff in. And then they disappear. They go away. They go back down the trail, and sometimes you don't even notice some of these people are even junkies.
Well, if I remember correctly, Vancouver, BC had a horrible opioid problem. Had a horrible
Still does.
problem. Because when I was back in Washington State in the 90s and the early 2000s, I had heard that it was really, 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 really bad. I think it actually moved south to us because Washington State was all meth for the longest time, and then opioids took over.
Yeah.
But before it hit the northwest of the United States, it was up in Canada. So.
Yeah, well, like weed that was laced with fentanyl killed one of my cousins not too long ago during the whole lockdown.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah,
way
it goes sometimes.
My someone that I know's son just passed away from fentanyl overdose. He had actually got clean for like a year and a half, and then he was doing good too. He had done some type of trade program and got a job, like a really good paying job at this factory. But he had his ex-girlfriend around. I mean, not his. He was still dating the same girl who was using, and she was like, hey, just take this one hit.
Yeah.
But you guys know that if you stop taking it for a while and you try and take the same amount, it could kill you. So he ended up passing away. It's sad, man. It really is. Let's see. Iron Kettle. Croutons for the croutons.
Just to let you know, the drug dealers here in Canada are quite amusing to deal with. Just like I said, when I was walking down the corridor there where I told you all those drug dealers were in my old part of the city, like it's really quite funny because there was an economically depressed area of the city, but it is so clean you don't even see a cigarette butt anywhere to be found. But yeah, I know, because I got this really fancy beard. It's like a big Viking beard, and I actually braid it. It's pretty long. Walking down the corridor one day, and I see these guys, and one of them's got a 38 revolver special under his belt. There's all these cops around, and they don't even notice that this guy's got a revolver, and they're all like, "Hey, you got the coolest beard ever!" It's like it's nice talking, and you can see that they're armed, so you can walk around in public because they're dealing. It's really quite funny because some of these gangster people that you see here in Canada, they're still very friendly to talk to, even though they're.
My one friend in college, I was at his house, and his parents lived in Bellevue. I was like, and Bellevue is the nice part of Seattle. Like, it's nice. I'm talking all the Microsoft guys there, the Seahawks, the Mariners, they all live there. And I was like, your mom's a teacher and your dad's like a foreman of a Comcast shop. How in the world? So we go to his parents' bedroom, and he opens up his mom's like dresser, and there's just some keys of cocaine. She was like a neighborhood friggin' coke dealer, and she's just like 45-year-old, unassuming white lady, but he said all her clients were all like judges and celebrities, and so and as far as I know, they never got caught.
Judges on cocaine.
Judges, cops, of course. You kidding? Are you serious? You're shocked?
Wow.
No, not people who have money. Here's the thing: the yayo is a rich person's drug because it costs so much money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how do you think a lot of these tech bros and even judges, you're sitting there for 10, 12 hours a day trying to pay attention? Because if you want to see something funny, look at how coked out the baseball players in the late 70s and the 80s were in the outfield, just freaking wound up. And they started drug testing for it. But how do you think like all those players in the 80s were all like on the ball like all the time because they were freaking just spun up on freaking Yale? You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Before, and the thing is, I don't have the capability.
You know what really, 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 really pisses me off, Matt? This whole missing Indigenous women thing.
Oh, don't even get me started.
No. Listen, Matt. Who do you think makes them go missing?
The women.
No. What's that?
Themselves.
Their own people.
Yeah.
They really think that there's just roving bands of white guys that just drive through the reservations and grab women? What are you talking about? What happens on the res stays on the res. That's the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Because, and here's the other crazy part. Why isn't there missing black women? Because don't you guys have what is it? It's like, what's the Canadian LDHD TV label now? Aren't they in there now? Right? It's
But Manitoba's gotten license plates about the missing and murdered Indigenous.
Hold on, it's wait, 2E-LGBTQI plus.
Oh my God!
And then there was one where it's like MM. It's like missing something women.
Yeah, murdered and missing Aboriginal women. Yeah.
Yeah. Hun.
There's license plates in Manitoba for this shit.
MMIWG2SLGBTQQIA plus.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, you don't think just as many black women go missing in the hood? Seriously. Do you see the inconsistency of the woke agenda? Right? That they're going to focus on the fact that there's reservations where there's 99% of the people are one population and the women go missing. What are you talking to the mainstream public for? Why don't you say, hey, tribal leaders, let's address this problem? It doesn't make any sense. What about white chicks who go missing in the trailer park? Nobody cares. But somehow they're trying to act like, hold on. Let me just Google this. Why do so many...
Yeah, I got such a story to tell you.
Well, it's got to be upper middle class suburban white girl, then they care.
Hold on. Let's see. Due to the toxic intersection of systematic racism, generational trauma from colonization, and deeply rooted social. What are you talking about?
You know what happens in Canada if you get caught talking about this shit, you'll get disarmed.
I need you to stop swearing, Matt.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
sorry, my bad.
You're perfectly fine, but just stop swearing. And you're good.
Sorry about that. I was gonna say, you know what happens when you talk about this too much or I comment too much? Apparently, you can get charged and arrested and disarmed for hate speech.
Look, Red Door says that cartels. That's true too, guys. That's true. Yeah. Because all the drugs coming in, the cartels coming. So that makes sense. But what does that have to do with systematic racism? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That this has nothing to do that. They're acting like there's roving bands of white dudes that are coming on the res and grabbing chicks. It makes no sense.
Well, let me point out some of their behaviors. Okay, so there's a particular couple of particular reserve units in northern Manitoba, very close to a town called Gillam. That's where Manitoba Hydro sets its employees. I won't tell this one, but just to be safe, because there's a whole pile of areas in there. But I remember back in 2013, 2014, a particular Manitoba government employees going to this specific spot. And when you go up there, we have these airports. So you have to get to these little reserves by airport. So they have their own little runways and stuff. And they have something called these non-directional beacons. And if you don't know what they are, so what they do is they broadcast an AM radio signal and they broadcast Morse code over top of them, CW. And they help guide you to the runway by following the carrier waves. That way in big storms, you can kind of know where the runway is. So they have a bunch of kids, one 18-year-old, I think a couple 16-year-old, and a guy in his 20s. They decided to go and shoot out the antenna of the beacon, do all kinds of vandalism and damage around their community. And then during a storm, they park a truck on the runway so no one can see anything. So they brought all these employees in there to come and fix the area. And they almost collided in with a truck on the highway just at moments before they were ready to land. And they just saw it and they pulled it up off the runway and nearly had a massive collision with an aircraft on their own runway. And why did these kids do this? Because they were bored and they wanted a smoke show. And they were willing to end the lives of a whole pile of employees coming to fix their stuff that they vandalized on their own territory. And then on top of it, they wanted to add a bunch of deletions on top of it. So these are the kinds of people that. But
I guess my issue here, right, is this: in the same way that us blacks complain, why did none of the people getting deleted in the hood, those crimes never get solved? Because you don't cooperate with the police. Do you guys really think that a lot of these reservations cooperate with the authorities? No. They're very insular, right? They don't cooperate, and the crimes go unsolved, and then they whine and moan about the crimes not getting solved. Insane. Anyways,
to not take it too far. Back in my day, I was going out all the time.
Of course
like I
you
said, I'm a blackout drinker, so I would get blacked out. I was not one of those functional blackouters where I seem normal. I was blacked out. So I got taken advantage of a lot. And I know you may be thinking a lot, but if you think about how many weekends there really is and how many creeps there really are, or maybe I just got the short end of the stick. I don't know. Let me just show you what I looked like when I would get taken advantage of. If my eyes were open, which lasted maybe 30 minutes. And this is how it turned out. I could not make sentences out. I was gone. And I would find out by my friends telling me the next day, I'd get filled in on what happened to me the night before. I still have a lot of shame and guilt around it because, of course, the first time it happens, you just want to be like, that'll never happen again. I'll never let that happen again.
Yeah, right.
You can't consent when you're drunk. I just want to say that. I just want to point that out. Like, I know it wasn't my fault. It's just hard to get that to resonate.
Leave these drunk chicks alone, guys. Go out, have some beers with your buddies. But man, if you see a chick drinking, she comes over to try and talk to you, leave her alone, because it could be you. Where the next day you hear, check this out, guys.
Does to your brain dynamics is a terrifying drug. Like what it does to your brain chemistry. And like when I stopped taking it, I couldn't even feed myself. My hands were shaking so much that I couldn't cut food. I was hallucinating. I was vomiting. I was blacking out. I was in complete psychosis for days on end. Like awful. It was so bad. And the trauma that I have now, thank God, worked through from doing a lot of EMDR, which we've spoken about. EMDR. But the trauma of getting off that drug, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. It was the worst, most inhumane experience.
Guys, hey, Liberty Caps or someone else, I have an echo. I don't know if you're on a speakerphone or your volume's turned up really high, but if you could turn that down, or if the YouTube's on in the background, turn that off. Guys, how many women do you think in the U.S. are taking Xanax?
At least half.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd say 33%.
So there is hope to get in the U.S. after all.
Hey, if you can ship some freaking Xanny bars down there, you'll have your picture better. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Out of the 30 million Americans who take these, women may make up 73%. 73%, guys. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Horrible, man. Horrible.
And they say Xanax, one of the most addictive like downers that they're like instead of Valium and stuff like that. People told me Xanax is like extremely addictive, actually.
Look at this.
There's my wife. There's my wife.
The Rolling Stones wrote a song about it.
Look at this, guys.
Hi, my name's Emily, and I'm an alcoholic, and today I have been sober for 50 days. I went upstairs for like 10 minutes so I could do my hair and a little bit of self-care to feel good today. And I guess my kids figured out to open the refrigerator.
Of course she has kids, right, guys?
I'll be there for her. Just sign my invitation.
Hey, just
Drink
get
some of that Crown Royal.
That freaking citizenship. You know what I'm saying? And then get out of there. Yeah, you can deal with this for 3.5 years or however long that it takes, and then get
She'll
out
be
of
in
there.
rehab anyways.
Because now I have milk and eggs and maple syrup and jelly
Demon.
all over everything.
And here's my GoFundMe account.
Demon.
Yep.
Of course, let's look at this. Free Palestine, protect Israel. Of course. As if she can have an opinion on anything. A dunderheaded, demonic, drug-addicted 304. And I guarantee all of her kids are yay! Because she was high when she was.
Hi, my name's
You know what I'm
Emily,
saying?
and I'm an alcoholic.
What?
At 50 selfies. No, I'm not a narcissist.
I wonder if those.
My name is Jen.
No.
And I'm an alcoholic, and that is something that I used to say every day.
Guys, it's so easy for chicks to be alcoholics because guys
buy them
buy them drinks. Yeah, guys, I know girls who just go out with their IDs, no money, no credit cards, no nothing, and
No, it's the game to them. They want to see how many free drinks they can get tonight. It's the game to them.
Yep. So.
AA. My alcoholism started when I was just 20 years old. I was a bottle girl partying every day and getting drunk almost every night. It was fun until it wasn't. I accumulated 2 DUIs before I could even figure out who I was. I had to walk around with this breathalyzer suitcase.
All women have.
Okay, don't talk during the video. Kind of talk, and I'll pause it, but don't just talk during the video. All right, because it's disruptive. So like,
Too much
so like,
going on.
Yeah. So like, say, hey, can you pause it or whatever? But if you're talking, people can't hear. So,
all right, my bad.
What were you saying, though?
I was just saying that it's the female, something for nothing mentality.
Of course.
Flicking thing and breathe into it several times a day, and even with that, I still got another DUI.
Hey, where there's a will, there's a way, right? You know what I'm saying? When there's a 304, there's a way.
But the damage was already done. I went to aesthetic school, got my license, and soon after started working at a waxing chain. But the truth is, my hands would shake so bad during any eyebrow waxing service that I had to drink just to get rid of the shakes. I was trapped in this cycle of trying to hold it all together while silently falling apart. Then one night I came home drunk again, and I broke down to my mom crying, telling her I needed to go to rehab. That very same night, she checked me into rehab, and I spent 2 weeks there. When I got out, I started going to AA meetings every single day for 90 days. And that's when I fell in love with working.
Guys, here's the thing, guys. People who are addicts, guys.
Just look at this woman here.
I know, that's a shock, right? Guys, I would rather have someone get addicted to Jesus than heroin or alcohol. Seriously, guys. I have one friend, Josh. Well, he's not a friend of mine, but he was one of those where he would just get addicted to all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? And now, I'm huffing. Guys, he went to friggin' rehab for huffing gas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like he's just one of those dudes, just always. But what actually helped him was AA. Now he's really in the church, and he's been clean for like 15 years. Married, has kids. He's doing good for him, but he has to be like. Something has to fill that void. Hey guys, like I said, I'm not religious, but if that helps you out, more power to you.
Absolutely.
So, or like guys who go to the gym. More if you need to get addicted to freaking powerlifting. You know what I'm saying? Get addicted to marathons. So,
Yeah.
but it's harder for chicks because they don't have any hobbies. They don't like doing things that are constructive.
Their hobbies are makeup and bubblegum.
Yeah, and social media.
Yeah.
And 304ing.
My cousin I was 11 years old when I tried Xanax. My cousin gave it to me. I love Xanax. I have a problem with Xanax. I have a big problem with Xanax.
Well.
Guys, please hit the like button, guys. Let's try and hit 100 likes. Hit the super chat button, guys. I'd appreciate that. Seagrip, what's up, my friend? It's good to see you.
What's going on, brother?
We are here building a new nation for black people. It's time for you to start paying some dues, nigga. I ain't giving you shit.
You produce boys, I gotta come give them shit.
I withdraw terribly, and I like Xanax. I need Xanax. Xanax comes before pipe, before anything, you know?
And may I clarify, and I'll cut it out if you want me to, but when you say pipe, you mean crack cocaine?
Sometimes.
There's other stuff. What else do you smoke?
Could be my pipe.
I smoke pipe. I don't know if it's, I don't really want to say if it's crack or crystal meth, anything like that. I smoke pipe though.
You just want to
I just want to leave that out of the picture, but I am on drugs.
You take Xanax every day?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
If I could find them.
I can't, guys. Again, guys, you know what else is really, really bad? Is vaping. Vaping. These chicks are addicted to vape, dude. It's crazy. How many times have we seen chicks crashing out? Crashing out because they
want to vape.
They took their vape. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Look at this. Look at this.
The thing that is not talked about enough is nicotine addiction. Like, when I did it, it was so socially acceptable that I didn't even see a problem with it. Because, like, so many people do it, and it's like, they're like, it could be worse. I could be doing heroin. But, like, it is still a very cool addiction. Like, if you can't go a day without something, that is an addiction. Like, I remember whenever I would lose my vape, like, I would literally freak out and start,
guys, they're showing the mental health problems with vape. It's crazy, right? The panic, the depression, the anxiety. It's absolutely insane. And shit,
the instant gratification.
Yeah, it's worse than cigarettes. You know? Look at that.
I realized I never gave an update. I think, what was it, like day 6, 7 or something like that? I don't know. Day 7? I don't know. But they were very good days. And I was just like thoroughly enjoying that I was starting to feel normal again. Energy-wise, I am feeling great. I still get little urges here and there, but it's like random. Like when I'm hanging out socially, like it's not like I'm needing it, but I like naturally want to be like, shh. While I'm just talking story. The worst thing right now, how come nobody's talking about this? Okay, and is it just me?
Look at those tattoos.
The bloating,
Yeah.
the bloating, the swollenness, the inflammation. My face isn't.
You know what it probably is? It's because, guys, nicotine is an appetite suppressant.
Yeah.
So she's probably eating more, right? To make up for the having your hands full and then the lack of the appetite suppressant. She's eating more.
Hasn't been swollen lately, so I can tell it's getting better. I still feel kind of swollen in like my upper body, my gut. You guys.
Look at this. Someone says, I'm using nicotine-free vaping to help quit, but I'm 4 days nicotine-free. The bloating, the insomnia, the exhaustion, the hunger, the sweating, the mood swings. And something that I didn't know about, gum swelling / bleeding from nicotine detox. Yikes. Someone says, on date, so the first day they had chest pains. Damn. Look at that, guys.
Yesterday,
Someone said post this the StreamYard link, guys. The StreamYard link's at the bottom. It's pinned, guys. I'll drop it again, but if you guys want to go to the chat, and it's there. So
what day was it? Okay, so I don't even know what day this is for me. I quit on Friday night, so Saturday was day one.
Guys, vaping's expensive too, just like smoking is. You know, because here's the thing: if you get with a chick who does this, right? Who are they going to want to pay for it?
You.
I told you guys. Guys, here, check this out. Dante, what's up, dude?
Gentlemen, what's going on?
What do you?
Dante.
How do you feel about these crack-headed 304s, man?
Oh my! I'm just shaking my head. They can't be helped.
Yeah, and guys, here's the thing. Let's just say snowboard, Fenris, Seagrip, Dante, and myself are hanging out, and we see like Seagrip is just every time that we hang out, he's just getting lit, just getting drunk. We're like, bro, I think you have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Us men, we're actually honest enough with each other to tell each other the truth. But girls will be with their friend who gets blackout drunk every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Her life's falling apart, and they will not say anything.
Facts.
At all. What a joke. Here you go, guys.
I'm an alcoholic. Here's me
Right
in
back,
full-blown high-functioning alcoholism. Yes, I was an anchor and reporter before I blew up my news career over a felony DUI. That said, people always ask me, how did you quit drinking? How did you get sober from alcohol? Like, what did you do? What did it take? And it took a lot of things, first of all. It's a very hard to answer question. But I want to highlight one of the main things that helped me get sober, my breathalyzer. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the breathalyzer, the serious side of stuff, I want to give you a little fun fact. If you are a woman and you are breathalyzing, make sure you are wearing a shirt because it takes your picture while you are blowing, and you don't want to be caught with your shirt off. Otherwise, you're going to be sending nude topless selfies to whoever's on the other end of the tracking company checking your breathalyzers every day. I'm not saying this happened to me, but I was warned. Another fun fact, I have the same breathalyzer that Luann had in Real Housewives of New York, if you're familiar, season where after she got arrested in Palm Beach for telling the cop that she was going to kill him.
Of course, that's what she would talk
Anyway,
about.
I had to breathalyze 3 times a day for over a year, 7 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. I don't really get it anymore, but I used to have full-blown PTSD the year after at those times and be like, oh, I forgot to take my breathalyzer, I'm going to jail. Because if you fail the breathalyzer, you're going to jail. For me, the fear of going to jail was so real that I was not going to let anything mess that up. I was very strict about my breathalyzer. I know there's people that it's not like that for them. But for me, I had lost enough at that point that I wasn't willing to fail a breathalyzer test to go to jail. In addition to going to AA and being in an IOP program, breathalyzing 3 times a day was what kept me actually sober for that first year plus. And I think getting that first year plus under your belt while educating yourself, yes, I did have the option to drink and breathalyze and go to jail. But at that point, I had already been in AA and my IOP program. I had admitted I was an alcoholic. I educated myself enough to know if I drink, I'll end up dead or in jail. It's never been more clear, obviously, because if I drink, I have to breathalyze and I will end up in jail. Like, not a joke.
Damn. Hey, Matt. Hey, Finish. She's all yours, my buddy. I'm telling you, dude. You can
Spike that drink.
You can have the house all to yourself. You be like, here, honey. You can have just one.
You're gonna have to fight Seagrip and snowboard for her.
Oh yeah.
Like, Matt, how was it being married to alcoholic for over 3 years? Well, she wasn't home most of the time.
Put a little bit of gin in her drink before she drives away.
No. Oh no! But isn't it crazy though how there are like, so for instance, all of us in the shack can have a drink, but there are people just one drink and they're just done for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys. Yeah.
Hmm.
I had 3 beers one day, and I said, I've got a problem. And 18 years later, I've never drank since.
Yeah. No, but what I mean, yeah, but you didn't. You had 3 beers, and then you weren't like out there getting blackout drunk for like months at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are people. See, you said no. There are people who have 1 drink, and it just flips a switch, and they're cooked.
Oh
Yeah, and they just beat the hell out of their wife after 1 Bud Light. Like,
Yeah, seriously. No,
I know.
Hey, Secret, how many Bloody Marys are you on?
Actually, 1 right now. I'm drinking 1 right now.
Look at this. Hold on. But Secret, you were saying why pull the set?
Well, first, look, I was paying attention. There was no ring on that finger. Hey, girl. but look, what do you call it? Sometimes I can be a little predatory, and I can just sniff out weakness.
Secret.
Eagle eyes.
Just one second. Let me put a ring on this one, and I'll just get a chair, okay?
Look, so man, I'm gonna teach you a saying that's famous in my community. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Oh, you're definitely from Philly.
That's what they call going family style.
Oh.
Look at this, guys.
Russia likes to think of itself as a great power, but over the years it's been powerless to stamp out one of its biggest scourges, alcoholism. It's tried to restrict alcohol sales, run public campaigns to reduce drinking, and even considered steep price hikes for vodka, but nothing has worked, and the damage to Russian society is widespread.
Dude, Russian men are
Moscow
cooked.
correspondent Norman Hermont reports.
This is the face of alcoholism in Russia.
Lord.
By official estimates, the country has 2.5 million hardcore alcoholics, and many experts think the real number is much greater.
Look at that. This.
The cost of the cheapest bottle of vodka in Russia just doubled. The measures aimed at tackling widespread alcoholism in the country. The minimum price for a 17-ounce bottle of the cheapest vodka is now 89 rubles, the equivalent of $3. This comes on the start of
Imagine
12 days.
Oh, a big bottle of vodka for $1.50.
New Year's and
That's nothing.
That's
You know what's
probably really
interesting,
good
guys?
vodka too, actually.
Yeah, how many Russians are Asian looking people? Because these are the people from like Siberia and all that other stuff. There's this really hot chick who's on Instagram, and she's from Siberia. And she's this hot Asian chick, but she has the Russian accent. It's like, ooh, how you doing? Hola, Svetlana. How you doing? You know what I'm saying?
The start of the 12
This is the
day
perfect
is
drink for
at
cold
its
weather.
highest.
Vodka.
Russia has one of the
Robs the
highest
heat
levels
from
of
your
alcohol
body.
consumption in the world. The president, who has publicly decried Russia's drinking problem and its effect on the nation's well-being, has
Cooked.
ordered a series of measures aimed at reducing the sale of vodka.
They're just gonna start making their own. You know what I'm saying? So, look.
Well, they tried
Russian
to
men lose years of their life to vodka. Alcohol and tobacco deaths in Russia are too high. Damn.
That's rocket fuel.
Yeah.
AJ. They for a while there, they had something on the BBC a long time ago where they were making their own, but they were using medical grade detergents in order to clean off the autoclaves and stuff, and it was causing their kidneys to fail.
Damn.
And you see a lot of people in Russia with that all turn yellow because their kidneys are damaged.
That's just like
Just
cutting
from the cleaning supplies.
random and stuff. That's
Guys, there's a drug down in Argentina. It's in South America called Paco. And guys, they like chip off the inside of the barrels that they make cocaine in, and like the metal shavings, and people smoke that to get high.
Nice.
Look at this.
And then I totally lost him.
Speed this up here.
You do have to say, some creative people, There are some creative people.
That's capitalism, man. You know?
The Buenos Aires police set a record on May 15th when they seized 8,000 doses of Paco, or the poor man's drug, as they call it in Argentina. Inside each one of these papers is a mix of cocaine, kerosene, rat poison, and other chemicals packaged for
Rat
individual
poison.
sale. At well
Nice.
over $1 a dose,
Oh,
Paco knows no economic crisis, and it doesn't hurt the drug's success that it is as addictive as heroin. Estella knows what such an addiction can do. Her eldest son died from it. Her second, Miguel, took the drug for 2 years. To save him, she forced him into rehab.
Brain cell
I started to
remover.
take a little.
That's the one thing about Argentina that always tripped me out, because I've been there like tons of times.
She forced him
The
into
whole
rehab.
the whole kiss on the cheek thing, like guys do it to each other. So I met my friend's dad. He's like, "Hola," and then he starts to pull. I'm like, no, you're not kissing me, dude. I don't think so. I don't think so. You're not kissing me on the cheek. I don't think so.
Things got out of hand, and then I ran out and I started stealing to get the drugs. My body craved it. I didn't feel anything anymore, nothing at all.
I had already been through this with my other son, and I wasn't able to put him in rehab because I didn't know how. I couldn't save him,
Yeah,
and now
dude.
he's dead.
It's no joke, man. These cheap drugs, it's crazy. All right, guys, here you go. Watch this.
Oh,
Well.
Hello, baby. Hello, Miss Fenris.
What a
And she, this is the type of girl who has a well kid.
Oh yeah,
100%. 100%. She's that level of chunky. That's what they like.
Red flag should be stamped on the forehead.
well, no, she's chunky, but because she's clean. Oftentimes, if they're not doing drugs, then they're eating. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to have some type of like
Sugar
dopamine
cravings,
hit
yeah,
or some type
candy.
of cravings. Yeah, guys, look at the lead singer to the Deftones. You could always tell when he was clean because he'd be fat, or like Matthew Perry from Friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whenever he was clean, he would gain like 50 pounds.
Yep.
You know? So here we go.
The most embarrassing video that I have in my camera roll of myself. It is like super embarrassing, and this video was me on a good day. Just remember that, a good day. Like I had many.
Dude, the chick's not bad looking. She's all the tattoos. She's a junkie. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
Many bad days, more than you can count. But this is to raise awareness on addiction and what it can do to your brain, how insane these substances can affect you. So just watch.
Oh my God! Like Michael Jackson.
Walking Dead, dude. Look at that right there. Look at that right there.
Hey, secret. That's what's walking around in Kensington.
Yeah.
Oh man, look, yo, snowboard. Wait, snowboard. She has the welcome home sign right there, open wide, welcome home. She's ready for you, brother.
And guys, just think of this. Like,
Why is that a person?
Oh.
You can only see the slit eyes there. Okay.
Why would you even
get
show
the,
this?
Get the picture.
Kensington's
And then there's
Zombieland
like-
East.
Yeah.
Oh, look how hot that
But
is.
I was honestly debating on whether or not to post this.
No, you weren't. Because you want clout.
Yep.
Guys,
Yep.
yes or no? Do you honestly think that she was debating posting this? Come on, man.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Attention. That's all.
Yeah, I used to downtown. I used to live at Second and Girard. I actually lived there throughout college from like '94 to about 2000. I lived 2000, 2001. I lived at Second and Girard, and I can't imagine what Kensington looks like now.
I used to work on Market Street in the late '90s, early 2000s, and I've driven through Kensington, and yeah, you're right. I can't imagine what it looks like now.
I've seen the photos because it was already bad, getting bad when I was out there. But now when I watch those videos,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, for this. Sorry, guys. I hope you're
Jump
not
scare.
eating. Oh,
Another jump scare.
I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober for over
Of course you are.
1 year, and I'm really struggling right now. My home life isn't the way I want it to be. I thought maybe if I finally stopped
that maybe would push things forward. Maybe I could give people the courage to follow me in my footsteps, but that's not working out. I'm sorry for the win. I
I ain't following
had
you.
to run out of my house because I just can't do it, man. But yet it's my own problem. It's my problem, and I'm making it everyone else's problem. But I can't fucking leave. I can't leave. When I try to, I get followed. When I try to make other people leave, they fucking come back, and I don't know what to do.
I'm taking this woman's house.
Oh, please. Here you go.
Hey guys, I'm Riley.
Here you go, guys. Here you go.
Hey guys, I'm Riley. I'm an alcoholic and I'm with a special guest.
Ugh.
So for those of you who don't know, when I relapsed, I started drinking vanilla extract and other extracts. And Delaney was living in Kentucky at the time. Then she moved to Lake Tahoe shortly after, which is where we are now. So Delaney drives from Kentucky to come and get me, and there's a hurricane in Charleston. They're like, we're not going to let people in. The weather's really bad. People are going to get...
You guys remember that chick who we saw had the highest blood alcohol on this channel? She had a 0.41 because she drank that whole thing of vanilla extract.
Holy crap!
And then went to work on her first day. It was like,
I'm surprised that wasn't a flatline situation.
yeah, 0.41. And then there was another one where the chick was 0.395, and the guy was like, Sarge, check this out. No way.
So we also forgot to mention that on my drive there, one of those trucks that carry all the dollar bills, yeah, they wrecked into another car and bills flew everywhere. So I was stopped in traffic for 5 hours.
Everywhere?
Yes, everywhere. And then they made an announcement. I did get out, and then they screamed at me, told me to get back in my car, and they said if they found a dollar bill, they had every single serial number, and you would go to jail and get a felony. They said that, and I believed it.
God, they're annoying.
Yeah.
Like, what? Look at this broad. Sagittarius, hilarious and sober.
So that's another thing too. Once they stop drinking, their whole grift is about sobriety and telling you to do it and all that. So they try to re-grift it afterward, and then it will become the church, because that will be the next step.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I just don't get why any guy, like, imagine how much crazy casual sex that they were having.
Oh yeah.
A while they were high or drunk, and B to get the stuff to get high or drunk.
And how many STDs are running through them?
Yeah, disgusting, dude. Here you go.
This might be controversial, might ruffle a few feathers, but I really believe that our generation feel like if you're not snorting up your nose, shooting up your arm, or smoking a pipe, that you're not an addict. And I get it. Growing up, those was our addicts. But the way y'all pop these perks, either y'all don't care or y'all don't truly understand how dangerous opioids are. No one can convince me. I truly believe it's impossible for somebody to take an opioid at a consistent rate, like taking them daily and not be addicted. No, you can't convince me. You take these perks every day and you're not an addict. There's no fucking way. I bet my last dollar if I take your perks for 2 days, you'll be over there shaking and itching. There's no way. And my thing is, y'all feel like, oh, I'm still going to work. I still take care of my kids, doing what I need to do. I'm not no addict. You're a functioning addict. And the scariest part about opioids, eventually your body is going to get immune to them. They're not going to have that same effect. And what you think you're going to move on to? Because we damn sure ain't going to do it. Y'all scared.
Cooked, guys. Cooked. Yeah.
I haven't picked up my drug of choice in almost 16 years. I have been sober off of opiates for almost 16 years. Opiates destroyed my life. I was a raging drug addict. I couldn't go 20 minutes without getting high. Towards the end, I was only getting high. No, I wasn't even getting high. I was just using so I wasn't sick. I couldn't shower. I couldn't do it. I was a shell of a human being. My life was horrible. It was sad. There was no purpose. There was no meaning. And I just would wake up every day and somehow have the motivation to hustle and try and get money and try and meet the guy until I couldn't do that anymore. And that's really what led me to sobriety, was desperation and hopelessness. And I stayed sober for 10 years.
And this is what I mean by, this is what I believe in Narcan, right? Because how many times do you guys think she overdosed? Like, yeah, we laugh. She's a drug-addled freaking skank, but at least she's trying to get better. You know, at least she's trying to stay clean, and that's better than nothing.
And she's somewhat
I had
attractive.
a relapse.
Yeah. She has some thirst traps, but she has two kids. Finish. She's all yours, man.
All right.
I just can't get past the not showering, and I'm just immediately thinking and wanting to see guys. I'm immediately thinking smelly cat. Ugh.
That makes them
I'm
taste
stuck
better.
on that. Hey Fenris, put some stank on it.
He likes a little teriyaki sauce on there.
It's a good thing I already ate.
I relapsed on alcohol and Adderall and some benzos.
Say again?
Sorry, have you seen the movie? What was it called? From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
It was an old movie. Okay, so where they walk into the that big bar, and the guy's like, "We have Black
Which
Kitty
movie?
and
Dusk to Dawn.
Yeah.
We have Black Kitty, White Kitty, Smelly Kitty, Kitty."
Benzo use was a couple weeks towards the end of my relapse. That quickly led me back to detox. I didn't medically need detox this time. I just needed it. Like, I wanted a line in the sand. I wanted it to be like my starting over point. You know what I mean? Like, that was like the, okay, I'm getting sober again. And now it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm about to walk down to my kids' school and hop on a bus and chaperone their field trip. How, if you could rewind to 2010, Carrie, and say, you're going to live a beautiful life, like you're going to be successful, you're going to have an amazing husband, you're going to have 3 beautiful kids, and you're going to be an amazing mom. Oh my God, I could cry right now. Like, I would have never, ever, ever believed anyone if anyone said that to me in 2010.
We don't believe it right now.
The point,
guys, here's the thing. Once an addict, always an addict.
Yeah.
Okay? Guys, they're never just better. She could be sober for 20 years, then you come home one day and she's freaking doing lines off the floor. You know what I'm saying? And guys, and she's gonna be your problem. All of a sudden, your freaking PlayStation's gone, your computer's gone because he's pawned everything. You know what I'm saying? And you're totally cooked. But guys, we talked about SSRIs. And guys, there's women who regularly use them to like keep their mood stabilized. They're addicts too. Because once they if they try and get off them, there is a withdrawal.
Yeah.
Plus, their behavior changes too. So as that person, guys, put a 1 if you agree. The person who you meet when they're on the SSRIs is not the actual person. It's not.
Yeah,
that's
they have
not who they really are.
A codependency.
Oh.
There's a
It's
C
true.
cap on inside. That's snowboard's calling.
Yeah. Listen, guys. Listen.
People who suffer from SSRI withdrawal or withdrawal from any psychiatric medication, they don't just deal with the withdrawal symptoms. They deal with so much more. Imagine being so sick, your body literally rejecting everything around you. And by everything, I mean, oh, I want to take this supplement. It might help with this symptom. Or I want to take this over-the-counter medicine or this medicine in general to try to help with this symptom. But wait, I can't because my nervous system and my body and my brain are so desensitized from being in withdrawal and so confused on what's going on that any little thing that you introduce to your body at that time when your body is so sensitive, your body treats it like a foreign invader. I've had people and myself react to things like electrolyte drinks or trace mineral drops that they put in their water. Some people, they try to go and get a massage, or they try to do acupuncture, or they desperately are just trying to find relief for some of their symptoms. And it throws them into what we call a wave that could potentially be days or months until they start feeling better, because it was just too much for their body. I personally used to weightlift every single day of my life. It was my biggest passion. And if I were to exercise or do, literally, I'm talking like being on a mat in my apartment and like trying to do like leg lifts or like really small exercises without weights. If and when I do that and I try to like get any kind of movement in my day, because I'm in Lexapro withdrawal and this taper, I will literally have symptoms, worsening symptoms for like days after I try to do that. Another example is last year when I tried to drink chamomile tea. It immediately gave me heart palpitations, when previously, before Lexapro withdrawal, I was able to tolerate that and a lot of other things that I no longer tolerate now. Imagine literally going through the hardest time of your life and you can't even have like your favorite dessert during it. I mean, you can, but you potentially risk like making your symptoms worse because your body can't handle sugar like it used to. Or imagine meeting somebody at like out and about, you meet somebody and they're like, hey, do you want to go to the beach? I live in Florida. This happens to me sometimes, but I can't, because my body literally cannot tolerate heat anymore. I cannot be in heat for a long period of time, or else I feel like I'm going to.
But I thought she's in heat all the time. Oh!
I know exactly what this girl's problem is, and it's so easy to fix. All
she needs a Canadian injection.
Yeah.
Oh!
I can fix this girl up. Look at that nice house that will be mine when she's gone.
Out. Oh, no. And don't even get me started on the friends, family members, doctors who don't believe you during this process.
Oh, boo.
That literally adds to the trauma. And so I want
blah 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 blah. Guys, here, let's do this here. Right? Let's do this here.
Oh, I could so fit. I know exactly how to fix her issue. I know exactly what's causing it too.
Let's do this, guys. Shall we?
There you go.
Guys, you cannot. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to give more advice. Guys, the problem with a lot of these chicks, right, is that they get on these drugs in their 20s and in their early 30s, right? And what happens is they'll get off of birth control, and that means, okay, have you guys seen how they say that women's mating choices are altered by birth control?
They want a more masculine, savage guy naturally.
So oftentimes that's why they end up trying to get some Chad or Tyrone or Nug to knock them up. It's because now it's a more natural thing to do now that they're actually ovulating, right? Yeah. But a lot of these chicks get on these drugs in their prime years, right? In their 20s. Their late 20s, in their early 30s, right when they're either at the wall or they're, yeah. So guys, they'll lure you in. Guys, you cannot fall for this. You cannot. If you're smashing at her house, because it should always be at her house, guys, go and check her medicine cabinet. You know, when you get up and take a piss, guys, go and right through her medicine cabinet and check and see what's there. I'm serious, guys. You guys think I'm playing? Nope. Oh, yeah. Go through and check and see if there's any SSRIs, opioids, and any of that, guys. If there's any of that there, short time chick, get out of there. Because guys, they never get better, ever. And here's the thing: I would actually say that their symptoms and everything get worse, because now they expect you to hold things together. They've been holding their craziness in check because there's some part of them that's in survival mode to where they don't want to mess their lives up. But now that they have you around and your income and your time, they'll get even worse because they can be like, oh well, Matt's just gonna clean things up, or Snowboard's gonna clean things up. So they're gonna get even worse. Because why would you choose to have some junkie, drug-addled, alcoholic, dunderheaded chick in your life, in your house, in your car, in your personal space? Why? And guys do it all the time. Guys, I can save her, man. I love her, man.
Here I come to save the day.
Then it'll be your credit that screwed up. It'll be you're the one who's getting arrested. It'll be you're the one who matter of fact, you're freaking driving down the road, you get pulled over, right? And the cops pull you out of the car. You're like, I'm chilling. Next thing you know, she's hiding her freaking pills in your car. You're like, hey, those aren't mine. Do you guys think that they're gonna believe you? Oh, Maverick said that he did this once. Guys, you can't save them. You can't. You cannot, guys. You aren't qualified. You aren't trained. You aren't some therapist. You aren't any of that. So why would you try? Why?
Because I love the green card.
But in all seriousness, no. In all seriousness, no. Though, because guys, there are guys out there who are young guys who are 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 who are listening to this, right? And they need to hear this. They have to understand. Guys, these women, when we say they're not held accountable, behavior like this goes unchecked. And guys, the only person who's going to pay for it is you. That's it. I mean, I can't make this much more clear than I already have.
Yeah.
Guys,
and you're there just to be a codependent enabler at best.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're actually helping them. You're driving them when they're lit. You're picking up a vape for them or drinks. Like, oh, when you're getting drinks, grab me a vape or something too, or grab me some weed. So you're always like enabling them a lot of the time. So you also kind of are playing a part in it too.
Yeah.
Unwittingly, you know what I mean? And then they'll probably blame you for that actually afterward, and like, you started this and stuff. Like, that could happen too, really.
But there are guys that get addicted to helping these chicks. Yeah. They're like codependent. You know what I'm saying? There's actually addiction centers for those that are addicted to enabling people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, I had a really good friend. He was older than me, but when I knew him, he was like always, obese, and we would party together all the time. And he started having like a heart problem, and I went to the hospital, and I saw that he was like on this breathing thing and stuff, and it like scared the hell out of me. And I said, like, I'm not going to hang out with this person because I was enabling that behavior. You know what I mean? And so I just distanced myself from him. I still wanted him to be my friend, but as a friend, I said, I can't, he knows he's obese, and I don't need to tell him that. So he needs to clean it up on his own. If you wanted me to help him, I would, but otherwise I'm kind of there putting gas on the fire. So I decided sometimes when you're around people like that, you have to take yourself away because you kind of can be helping them, get more lit all the time because you're, it's a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
To male or female, but that friend's actually dead now.
Damn, that sucks, man.
Wow. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man. I really.
Yeah. But I didn't but. That was a couple years later, but I'm saying I would have been around that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be partying with someone I think they might die, that's, I don't know. I never really felt right about that. So the ethical thing sometimes is a step away from these people because they can also get you in trouble too. They're gonna
but
say,
also
you
the
gotta
guilt
come bail
that
me
you
out
would
and
feel.
stuff.
Imagine you going the rest of your life knowing that you were part of what deleted that person. That's not fair. That's not fair for them to put you in that situation. So you have to remove yourself. And guys, this is like that 600-pound life. How you have these 700-pound chicks always have some husband who's like 150 pounds bringing them food. You know what I'm saying? He is responsible. She is too, but at a certain point, he's responsible too.
Yeah, that's what I was that friend kind of. Well, I wasn't bringing him food, but like, I would be encouraging him to get lit all night, or like I was helping. This is my friend, and we were having fun together. But I realized, like, wait a minute, he still made his own decisions, but I was kind of like the fun guy to drink around and stuff like that. So I said I have to take myself out of this. I didn't tell him that, but I just kept saying, "Oh, I'm busy," and I just kind of let it organically fall away because I didn't want to. I was enabling that behavior. I was,
guys.
I didn't realize it.
You got to also understand that you got to do the same thing with people who are bad with money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, giving someone who's bad with money is like giving an alcoholic a drink. Seriously, it is. You cannot, guys. You can't. There was a lady that I used to work with, and her brother, he was alcoholic. He would. So she was like in her and her husband's house around their kids, drunk and stealing stuff, and the cops will come out. I'm like, you have young kids, and they're there, but he's my brother. I have to take. I don't give one good goddamn, dude. You know what I'm saying?
They'll bring you down with them. That's what you want to avoid.
Yeah.
Guys, here you go. Let's do this quick because this chick's drunk and high on the Zanny bars. So let's do this here.
That's the sound of the police.
Guys, where do you not want to act up? What's the last place you want to act up?
In the precinct.
Airport.
In the airport.
Oh, that too.
Airport
too.
No fly list.
Look at this.
26, 2025. Airport officers were dispatched following reports of an intoxicated passenger.
You guys remember what airport that we've seen the most?
DFW.
I think it's DFW. Exactly. Yep. Thanks.
Surprised it wasn't ATL.
Well, June, dude.
Mr.
Chang has had it, dude. He's at bro. He's had it. He is not down for this, guys. Let's hit the like button, guys. Let me check likes. Oh, guys, we hit 100 likes. Thanks for that, guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys are the absolute best. Thank you. Thank you.
Looks like he's about to get an ice pick on her.
Right now, they're not going to let you fly. Because you seem like you're intoxicated on something. Right? So.
Look at her 2 brain cells trying to process.
Toast.
Have you had anything? But don't, just be honest with us.
I had shots in the airport.
How much you want to bet some simp bought her those shots too? You know what I'm saying? Because guys, drinking in the airport's expensive. It's expensive, man. You know?
But
What time is your flight today? Gina, when's the last time you drank something?
She passed out. She was asleep.
Or took something. Have you been drink? Did you have some drinks last night or today? Just be honest.
no, not today.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I just saw my sister and
Say again?
She's null and void.
Okay, well, Ray, you're acting like I said, they're not going to let you fly. So what time is your flight today? Because right now, if you went to the gate, they probably would not let you board. So, but do me a favor.
A pot smoking
Finish tying your shoe. I want you to trip.
what I'm telling you is that if they don't let me board my flight, it's going to be a huge problem.
Okay.
So
I know I will do anything to.
Okay, we'll start with tying your shoe.
Okay, go ahead and tie your shoe so you don't trip.
And then we'll go from there, okay?
Hey, Secret, give her a Bloody Mary.
Where's this? Whoops, shit.
All right, I can tell you the right.
And then we'll go from there, okay?
Savannah. Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Let me see if I can get a CCS. No. What airline are you?
Jesus.
Wow.
Oops.
It's secret. Looks like she needs a Bloody Mary.
So I'm going to Orlando.
You're going to Orlando? And who are you flying on?
Orlando. Oh!
To get to Orlando with? Like Delta?
My sister.
Which airline? Like Delta, American, United? Southwest. We just want to make sure.
I feel so bad about this.
We just want to make sure you're okay, all right? All right, once she does, ma'am, you're going to have to go onto the other side security. Either get a cab. I'll see if I can get a CCS to help you. Or you can go sit on the other side.
What's your name?
My name is Officer Davidson, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Davidson?
Yep.
I am going to write a good review for you. You're amazing. I really appreciate you.
You want to sit down over here? Give you some first class ride, okay?
I can walk.
No, I think you should ride this, all right?
Okay, you'd be able to smell it.
Right. You're not smelling anything.
Nothing. Because if she was that, let's say if she was that intoxicated, you'd be able to smell it.
So do you guys see? She's not drunk because they can't smell it. So she's on something else.
Right. You're not smelling anything. There's no smell. Her eyes are dilated. And base what they're saying, whatever she took right before she got on this plane. I think it was probably like not Xanax, so it's something to help her be calm. Miss Gina, we can't sit here all day. I just need you to do me a favor.
I'm not asking.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you to get up so you can start walking, so we can get you out of here. Okay? You are wobbling like no other. So do me a favor. Take a seat right here. You don't have to sit back down, ma'am. Look,
isn't this society right here? All these men's efforts, taxpayers' dollars, wasted on a stupid, dunderheaded, moronic, drug addict 304.
Not in trouble yet, but I need you to start listening. You can call your father and I'll talk to him. And then he'll probably talk to you, not the way you want to be talked to. Or you can just hop in this chair. We'll take you on the other side. You can sit down there. No. Well, then you need to stand up and show us that you can actually walk without any problems. Because right now you wavered right there. You can't, ma'am. Excuse me. Okay, just sit down, please. Sit down. Sit down, please.
Who's this guy?
Ma'am, sit down right here. Ma'am, just sit down right here.
There you go.
Look. Whoa.
Ma'am, listen.
Whoa.
First off,
I got her.
Stop. Want to be in handcuffs? Let's go.
Go ahead.
No.
You got your. All right.
These two chicks are like, sweet, cool show.
Do it.
All right, come on. We're under arrest. Come on.
It's time!
You're under arrest for public intoxication. Stop resisting. Give me your hand.
Please, no, stop.
Go ahead. Hit the latch. Hit the latch right there. Perfect.
AJ, pause real quick. What do I always say, guys? Don't turn warnings into misdemeanors, and don't turn misdemeanors into felonies.
Yes. Yeah. There's no reason for this, guys. This is society. Like, what? Guys, no man in his right mind can go and get this intoxicated in public without some type of, not just getting arrested, but some type of physical ramifications. Someone's going to stomp you out, kick your ass. The cops are going to stomp you out. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, someone sent the the body cam of that B-dub that pulled the trigger on the cop's gun. Guys, I can't show that, but because it actually shows him punching her, and that'll demonetize the stream. So that's in the Discord, guys. That's one of the best videos I've ever seen. Because he just went wow right across the face, you know. But guys, I can't show that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good idea. Of course, she slipped her cup.
Show me one white female.
Looks like a fighter.
She slipped out of these? Yes. Yeah.
I just want to talk to my dad. I want to talk to my dad, please. I want to talk to my dad, please.
Yeah.
Help.
Come the cheers.
Please let me talk to you. I'm so sorry for coming at you wrong. I'm so sorry for being disrespectful. Please just let me talk to you. I'm so sorry for being a dumbass bitch.
You know something? This is the thing that. So since coming to your stream, watching these body cam footage, because there was a time I was traveling all the time, and when I'm telling you, I'm hitting those lounges. And I am drinking my behind off, and I've never had any problems getting on a flight or causing any trouble. I have 5, 6, 7, 8 bourbons,
Bloody Marys
if it's in the morning. If I'm catching an early flight, because the Centurion Lounge in DFW is amazing, and I'd never had these problems, and I just don't understand it.
Lounge lizard.
That's because you have some sense.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Christina, you had every opportunity.
Don't put your hands on me.
It's okay. Come on, chill
Oh
out.
my God, I need help. Help.
Look at how unbothered Granny is over here. She doesn't care.
Let me talk to my dad.
Kicking. Then get up and sit in the chair. There you go. There you go. All right. You got that vision shot.
Time for the burritos.
Is what it is.
Help.
Your feet up.
Push
her up. Yeah.
Help. I asked
strap her
you
down.
for this. I asked you for this.
How embarrassing.
Call my dad now.
Her father must be proud.
Surprise Attack says, I flew back from Nashville to New York, blacked out from drinking. Was just a wake up call, but I woke up when the planes landed and it wasn't a problem for anyone. Yeah, well, yeah, guys, I hate flying. I hate it because if you're tall, you don't like planes. Anyways, I'm 6'3", guys. I don't like planes. I just don't like flying. I don't like airports. I don't like it because you just suck it up and you just do it. Get a good book, Because I don't drink a lot because then I had to use the bathroom, and I don't want to pee a lot on the plane. So, hey, thanks for the $9.99, my brother. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You are scaring the hoes.
I swear to God, my dad will kill you.
Sit down. Stuff is in here. Let's go.
Okay, good.
Dude, there's no APs here. Sit down.
Treat the chair like it's a stripper pole. Hang on for dear life. Oh!
Reach on this phone.
I'm surprised some simp hasn't come back. Hey, man! What are you doing?
Do you think we got an AP upstairs?
Help! Help!
Look at this guy. He's like,
Go get an AP, man.
That'll get paid enough for this.
Right now.
We're not gonna get
Go ahead.
Just relax.
Somebody help! Help!
AJ. See, this is what you do. A guy like me needs to show up next to this girl before these guys show up to them in a nice big suit and tie, kind of looking like a guy off Peaky Blinders. Okay. And you sit back and you kind of sweet talk her, and then very carefully you slip her some immigration papers, and you ask for
That happens fine.
yeah. And then you slowly walk away, and then the police come and take her away. And that way, there we go. Now she's responsible.
Ice, baby.
Yeah.
Different color.
How did she get that for the chick?
Sir. Good point. Good point. Okay. Yeah, Xanax. Yep. It's a Xanny. So she's Xanny with alcohol. That's why she's so jacked up. Yeah. 16, 13, 30. And she doesn't have a prescription bottle.
Why are you putting me in handcuffs?
Because you were intoxicated.
Because you're drunk and underedited.
Sorry, it was, and then other things that
Let
we
me
found out
talk to my
afterwards.
father, please, right now. Let me talk to my father, please. I'm a young woman. I need to talk to my father.
You're an idiot.
This is so
No,
wrong.
we're in Georgia, Savannah, Georgia.
This is so wrong. Please, I'm not trying to fight with you. I just want to talk to my father. Please.
I understand. Sir, the only thing you do is you can contact jail.
Please.
We tried to work with her.
My grandfather is Chicago PD, and so is my father.
And they must be proud of you. Oh
yeah. They know what's up. Just please let me speak to him.
Your dad told you to what did your dad say to you?
My father.
What did your father say to you? What did your father say to you? Follow our instructions. So right now, just sit here.
My father did not say that. Are you stupid?
That's what you told me before you go. Yep.
Fake blonde too. You can see the roots.
I got you.
Say again?
Fake blonde too. You can see the roots.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, the carpets don't match the drapes?
Listen up.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Let me talk to my dad. Let me talk to my dad.
They gotta pick her up and toss her.
My dad, please. No, please. Please. I need to talk to my father. No, what are you doing?
I gotta go together. Rub a leg.
I want
Here I swear.
Thank God.
Push all you want, madam. You're adding more to your charges.
It's like, what do you do? What are you gonna do? Go ahead, hit me. I don't care.
Please do.
I don't care.
Close the door.
The woman was charged with obstruction, public drunkenness, 13 counts of felony drug possession, dangerous drugs not in original container.
What?
On August.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She just didn't have a Xanny bar. She had a Xanny bar.
Just see. Watch.
On March 26, 2025, the woman was charged. On May 11th.
How are you going to try and steal in the airport? That is the last place you want to try and shoplift.
Oh, yeah.
What a joke. Guys, you know what? We'll have a thing. We'll have a stream for the airport here. Probably in the next couple days. And maybe even Saturday night. I don't know, because the fights are on early. But all right, guys, we're at the 2.5 hour mark, guys. I'll shut this down. And yeah, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
Catch you later.
Take it easy. Yep.